Like everybody's like, yo, hey, who would you think would win this great beatboxer? I don't want to throw anybody under the bus. This great beatboxer versus this great beatboxer. And I'm like, D-low.
Yeah.
I'll be like, just wait until he comes back. And I know he comes back. Because I don't know if you remember this. I sent you a voice message a while back. And I was like, bro, you got to come back.
He was having a moment. He was getting emotional. You got to come back, man.
It's because I watched your the freestyle you did, the 10-minute freestyle you did in the attic.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
What was
Sound
it?
sketch.
Sound sketch. I was like, ain't no way. This dude is ridiculous. So I was like, okay, I got to send him a voice message. And I sent you the voice message. I said, bro, you got to come back. You got to beat all the ass. Is there a competitive comeback?
Anytime in the future.
You're getting deep with it. You're getting deep with it.
I got to, man.
Exclusive. I like what I do for work. I think it's unique. Going around and judging, that's cool. And I do often sit in the judge panel and think, if I took part, I'd win that.
I see it in your eyes, dude. I watch you all the time. I'm like, he wants to battle that man right now.
I think in terms of like, what does that mean, or is there a competitive comeback? I mean, I think like it's a tough relationship in the battle world, because there's somewhat of a ceiling when it comes to battling. There's many ceilings. Firstly, the boring ceiling is the financial ceiling, which is important. I can't fund my life through battling.
Yes,
I never was capable. That's not capable. I didn't earn much from the companies that I battled for and with. That didn't matter though. I want to beat everyone. That was it. I'll be the best. In that realm at that time, that was how it meant to me. And I feel like I proved things I really wanted to prove. And each passing month and year without competing, I'm getting better at what means more, which is writing the songs. I'm learning so many things. And I've got to say, I am comfortable with my beatbox skill and that lane, because I still practice like a battler to the day we're on, and tomorrow and the next in this studio. But yeah, I have the open spot down here, and I will stand there and battle and do the same things the same way, like how I used to battle.
Emulated that, like, right. You're battling. Oh,
and
yeah. Even
to this day, like, this is cool. Let me show you. So you go into voice memos.
Yeah.
So when's the time? At 9 a.m. today. Look what that says.
He was battling.
No recording.
When I finished from the gym, I made that walking back to the car. That one. The battle heart never dies. Yeah. I can say that much. It never dies, and it's not the end of the chapter. Definitely not. Especially these recent days, I'm starting to be a little bit more inspired than I was in the last 3 or 4 years when it comes to would I love to battle. The writing albums or singles or collaborations with artists, that's my now biggest passion. So now battling isn't my biggest passion. It's not my everything. Therefore, there's a lot of emotional detachments now. And do I want to just shit on people in a battle now? It comes to my head, especially with all of the ideas that I've never stopped creating. So it does cross my head, and I could imagine that I will battle in the next years. I do think about that.
Yeah.
But I do say there was other ceilings, like the creative ceiling. The judge's discipline is another ceiling, and huge reason why I didn't step into the battle realm. I'm afraid that my stuff can't be understood, because when I judge, I consider it an extremely heavy duty to know what I'm hearing and be able to do it almost, which is an extremely high demanding bar to put on myself. But if I can't fathom what I'm hearing, I'm not good enough as a judge. And I put years into thinking about that theory. I like to know how hard it is. Otherwise, I'm guessing. I want to guess, because that's not fair on the artist who's put the time and effort into that sound or combination. And if I battled, I don't know how people could understand because it's with my sounds in my way. Therefore, you have to judge on different parameters, and it would still mean something to win or lose. It means a pretty hefty amount if you win or lose. So it'd have to mean nothing, I think, for me to battle.